And we want to say that history will remember you as patriots who did not shy away from standing up for the country when the time was needed. We also want to thank all the political parties who have shown support to March and March today. Others said that they will not join us in our fight because we are vigilantes, we are hooligans, we do not deserve to be heard when we cry. But we want to thank the following political parties. And I know some of you, why do you guys as March and March want to associate with certain political parties? Let me explain it very simply. One, sifuna ukuthi maseniyovota nani nibone ukuthi who is with us and who is against us. So ningalenzi iphutha nenze umbhedo nyaphinde. Nivotele political parties who have made it clear that they are not with the people of South Africa. Second to that, we align with them because they sit in parliament, parliament. And if you want to change certain policies, then you have a motion. And when you put those motions, they can only come through members of parliament. So that's why we need them to assist us in changing law every year even today. So we want to thank Action SA who's been with us, ATM who's been with us, the IFP who's been with us, the MK who has been with us, the NFP who has been with us, Operation Tudula who has been with us, Africa Maiku who has been with us. Some members of the ANC like Panyaza and Sufi. Minister of Home Affairs, Minister of Home Affairs, Ulian Schreiber, local assistant from day one. The Deputy Minister gave us an ear, several Deputy Minister Unjabulo Nzuzi. And sifuna ukubonga kakhulu uGeneral waseKZN namaphoyisa. Siyabonga kakhulu Mbonga. Siyabonga kakhulu Mkhwanazi. Siyabonga nokuthi nje usitshithe njengabantu. Ungabokuthi uvele waba umuntu ofana nabanye abokuhulumeni abathi nje bazodedela izinja zesinubi. Wena umile eqinisweni. Siyabonga Ndlovu. Singamshiyi ngaphandle uGeneral, uMajor General Makhoba.
Meanwhile, the protest demanding stronger action against illegal foreigners spread across the Western Cape on Tuesday, with demonstrations taking place in Cape Town, Hermanus, Kraaifontein and Delft, as organizers declared that June 30 would mark the beginning, not the end of their campaign. Supporters affiliated with March and March, Operation Tudula and the labor and civic organization LACO gathered to demand greater enforcement of immigration and labor laws, accusing authorities of failing to respond to concerns about unemployment and the hiring of undocumented workers. In Cape Town, a march proceeded through the Central Business District, despite earlier comments by Mayor Gordon Hill-Lewis that the city had not received a formal application for the demonstration. What began as a relatively small gathering grew steadily as supporters from different organizations joined the march. Protesters argued that undocumented migration contributes to unemployment, crime, gender-based violence, and drug abuse. LACO representative Sipho Mahili said Tuesday's protest was intended to obtain a response to a memorandum delivered to the Western Cape government on June 11, and said we are here to get the response because the deadline has passed, yet they have not responded. We have sent emails and made calls and have not had anything back. The memorandum was accompanied by CVs from unemployment South Africans and called on provincial government to ensure that the Department of Employment and Labour inspects private businesses to determine whether employees are legally entitled to work in South Africa. Responding to the crowd, Western Cape Director General Malila said the province does not have the legal authority to direct hiring practices in the private sector, and said the Western Cape government does not have the mandate to direct the hiring practices of the private companies, nor do we appoint individuals to positions in the private or NGO sectors. Matters relating to employment contracts, deductions, union membership, and compliance with labor legislation fall under the jurisdiction of the Department of Employment and Labour and the CCMA. Malila also returned the CVs submitted with the memorandum, saying they had been lodged outside the formal public sector recruitment process. As I returned the CVs that you have submitted to us outside of the formal public sector recruitment process, he advised protesters to direct their complaints to the Provincial Inspectorate of the Department of Employment and Labour, which has the authority to investigate alleged violation of labour laws. The response drew immediate criticism from the sections of the crowd. One protesters shouted and said they want us to do their job for them. Then who is hiring the undocumented car parking guards? Another one called out, prompting cheers from demonstrations. Addressing supporters after receiving the government's response, Mahili signaled that the campaign would now be directed at the national authorities and said the 30th is just the start. The day is just the beginning and we will not stop until we win. We got a response from the province and they are directing us to the national department. This is where we will go. Meanwhile, the African Transformation Movement parliamentary leader Vuyo Zungula stated that South Africans are simply exercising their democratically guaranteed right to protest peacefully. Zungula spoke to the Sunday World publication in Johannesburg, where he was part of the crowd that was taking part in the March and March organized march against illegal foreigners. He said there is no hatred there, there's no Afrophobia. They are simply talking to their own government, saying you as government must manage this process. The Member of Parliament said it was important for them as leaders to also be in support of ordinary South Africans as their grievances are known to them, and said we are here as human beings and citizens of this country. The fact that we may occupy political office, that does not insulate us from lived struggles of the people. That is why we decided to come here. We are the people, we are part and the parcel of the struggles of the people. Zungula said the government of the day had failed in dealing and managing migration in the country. And so just look at the case of Durban, whereby there was more 20,000 people from Malawi who are illegal in this country. And when you ask those people from Malawi whether they are in the country legally, so almost all of them are without valid documentation. And that is just one city, Durban, one province, KwaZulu-Natal. That should tell you the extent of the crisis that we are in. The ATM parliamentary leader said as politicians and people who hold office, they are obligated to encourage South Africans to protest and express whether they agree with those issues or not. And that the principle of having the right to protest and that right being protected, we must always safeguard it, because if that right gets to be taken away from South Africans, who knows, we can become the next Zimbabwe, for instance, whereby Zimbabweans, in as much as they do not want what is currently happening, whereby the president there is extending his term, cannot protest because of the fear that has been instilled by the government. Zungula said this wave of sentiment demonstrates that government ought to prioritize the needs of its people and fear disappointing South Africans and fear not doing right by the citizens of this country. He said the fact that the marches have brought the country to a standstill indicates the extent of the grievances, the discontent and the dissatisfaction towards the government. Zungula also commended the peaceful nature of the marches and said there are no buildings that have been burnt, there are no shops that have been looted, and there is no foreign national that has been killed. This is a demonstration that clearly shows that South Africans are dissatisfied with how the government has done things. It is not the first time that people are talking about the ills of illegal immigration, but the government has not been acting. So the people that should take responsibility for anything and everything that is happening today are the government, which has failed to listen to South Africans.
We thank those who have stood with us and have given us a message of support. We want to thank kakhulu uhulumeni waKwaZulu-Natal.
What's the take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.